The real deal individual.
I'll say it again.
Capital B.
The capital B'siest.
Nast B is in the building.
Yo.
Yes, indeed, sir.
So I had a particular way I wanted to start out. So, of course, you book the interview, and we listened to your music beforehand, but you book the interview. You
Love your music.
You give a comprehensive listen to the last album, and I wanted to
You
start.
can pop
with,
them headphones on if you want to, brother.
but I wanted to start with one track individual, Rich Dad Poor Dad. And
Yes,
I know that, and
I
know
fucked
that,
with Rich Dad Poor
and I know
Dad, bro.
that,
I fucked with it.
You're supposed to, you want to take the whole project, and we want to talk about the whole project. But I suspect learning about who Nast B is as a father, it's foundational to understanding who Nast B is as a man, as an artist, as a human being. So please, that particular song, because I really like the sort of speaking to. The sort of spoken word atmosphere to it.
Yeah, that and the talking to your daughter part. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's more of a love letter and more of a just a real just like what were the things called in Georgia? Those big stones that have rules on it and stuff like that. Do you know that? It was called the Georgia Stones or whatever, but it was like a blueprint to restart society. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that or whatever. And that's how I felt you were kind of breaking it down to your daughter in the future or whatever. Talk about the track, brother.
Definitely the track. My goal was the whole basis of it is changing the narrative.
You're gonna have to.
What I was taught.
There we go.
You feel what I'm saying?
Or what you weren't taught.
Exactly.
Yeah, what you weren't taught. Yeah,
exactly. And this growing up, you hear you got to go to college, you got to get a job, and we never really are taught financial literacy. You feel what I'm saying?
And what the financial burden of going to college is. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Especially when you don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
It's a big scam in my opinion, honestly. To even
you and me both.
Yeah, you feel me? To even preach the message to your kids that's what it has to be, when that's not even the case. Because even if you look at the most successful people, some of them didn't even go to college. But let's take college out, just instilling a certain message that you can do it. You feel me? I don't want to give you what I didn't have. I want to teach you what I didn't know. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like the wisdom is a lot more powerful than the items and the actual monetary here. You can have it now.
Yeah.
This is how you get it. That way when I'm gone, you still can do it, and you can do it for your kids, and your kids can do it for their kids.
Yeah, and that's what I never understood about cats who you know what I'm saying, oh, I'm taking all my money to the grave. I don't want my children to grow up, you know what I'm saying, entitled and greedy or whatever. It's that comes from y'all. That's a home thing. You know what I'm saying? You teach that about you know what I'm saying, to your kids or whatever. Yeah. If you're not teaching them good values and good lessons, they're gonna be spoiled brats with your money. But if you're really raising them right, you know what I'm saying? Basically the way your parents raised you, but with money and with the knowledge of how to spend money and you know what I'm saying, use money and shit like that, you're gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? It's bro.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly what you said. And instilling the message that you can become whatever you want to become. Really believing in your child's dreams or their aspirations. Really being her supportive, person all the way through. That's my little girl, man. I just want to allow her to feel what I know I missed out on. So with that track, I'm just the book is based off the book. I reference Rich Dad Poor Dad a few times. Just some of the lessons he gave, getting assets, knowing how to go about money,
right?
What to do, what not to do, what things you should think about. And I just want to give that message, and also just as far as making it a song, just preach to the people y'all should be thinking about this too, and then also just expressing myself. It's all a mix.
100%.
Tell me who Nast B was before and now after fatherhood, or sort of during fatherhood.
It's interesting. That's a great question. I think I've been the same. I've always been caring, always been nurturing with the people I love, always been supportive, always been the one niggas can count on, the females in my life can count on.
Yeah, because
So
that does really
like
come across in your music.
You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Like I'm just myself still. Honestly, I ain't gonna brag too much, but she's lucky.
Oh,
like,
please.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I know niggas be having kids and they don't really be there. Like, and I'll just be super duper honest. Like I don't even know why I'm about to say this, but
Please. You're on the attic.
It's
The
like
attic.
since she was born, I don't think I've bought her any clothes. Like clothes. Her grandma, my mom, my girl's mom, my girl, they're always the ones like, you know, buying her like shoes. Like shout out to Mike, he just bought her some kids. Shout out to Toe. All my guys, they done bought her so much stuff that I haven't really had to. But even if they didn't, you know, I would make sure she has her bare minimums, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But like,
But
the bare minimums were kind of just covered.
It was
already,
covered.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like even still, my girl still goes out and buys her stuff. I kind of take care of the household, and I'm like more hands on with like her everyday development. You feel me? And I think that is the most important part to being a father, like actually being there.
Yeah.
Like she's with me all the time. I'm watching her grow. She's watching me. I'm seeing her do certain things. It's like, damn, you're really picking up on like human activities. It's human. Her motor skills are crazy, bro. It's honestly crazy. Like, so I don't know. I just take pride in being there in that aspect. Like, I don't even care about the money right now. It's all just being there physically, like physically being there, bro. That's like what I'm big on right now.
Nah, 100%, and it really does come across in your music, and like I can attest to like myself, you know what I'm saying, just having like a very strong father figure in my life, you know what I'm saying, and having like an older sister and a female in my life, seeing what that does to somebody versus what, you know what I'm saying, lacking that does to somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because I've met some goddamn crash dummies, my boy. You know what I'm saying? I've met some crash dummies in my day, male and female, you know, and one of the common denominators is didn't have a strong male figure in their life. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't have to be a father necessarily, but a strong, positive male figure in their life.
At
you
some
know what
point,
I mean?
like with me, like my dad was there, you know, he left when my mom was, when I was probably like 2 or 3. So majority single parent household, I would go over there to my dad's house on the weekends. But
yeah, kind of the same.
Yeah.
After a while, like I was like maybe 12, 13 kind of thing. It was like, yeah, no, like he moved out, but I'm seeing him all the time.
Luckily, my AAU coach, he was with me from like
he was a baller.
4th grade. Yeah,
He was a baller, I see.
for sure. He was with me from like 4th grade to like end of high school, and I would say he was definitely a father figure. Shout out to Coach Jake. He was definitely one of them father figures. So like I wasn't super, you know, I don't even know the word, but not neglected, but I had men in my life who were able to, help shape where I am today.
Right.
But it's very, very important, like having somebody like that, and that's why I'm big, because I know what ways it did affect me. It didn't fuck me up, but I do know what parts it did fuck me up in.
Definitely.
So I'm trying to just be there for Omi and, just give her a better upbringing.
Nah, 100%, man. Nah, so like, yeah, even talking about just like, you know what I'm saying, the influences in your life early on and whatever, it's like, take us back a little, office work Am, you know, he yeah. No, that's the thing. No, but that's the thing. When you're off camera, you're doing push-ups. You know what I'm saying? You're doing push-ups.
Oh, shit,
you getting ready for life. You know what I'm saying? You getting ready to go back to kickboxing. Huh?
Can I do that with you?
I'm blue collar, buddy.
Okay.
I'm all good. I clean pools, my boy. You know what I mean? I'm all good.
Right,
but
I ain't gonna do it no more. I ain't gonna mess with the flow.
No. You can pass it to me and shit like that. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. But what was I even saying?
What? I think I was talking about
We were talking about positive male influences.
Yeah.
And I said that. Oh gosh darn. No, that's what I was. That's what it was. Because early on in your life, you had positive male influences in your life. You know what I'm saying? It's like
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Take us back to a little bit, just like where you were. You know what I'm saying? When like an origin story almost. You know what I'm saying? It's like how did you grow up? You know what I'm saying? Who were you before Nast B? You know?
Shit, growing up, bro. I moved a lot. I moved a few times. So let me think early on. Let's start from the beginning. I'm pretty sure I was born Holy Cross Hospital in Silver Spring.
I like how you put it. I'm pretty sure I was born. Because you can't be sure. Like, you can't be sure.
Holy Cross, Silver Spring. And I was staying in the Silver Spring area until I was like about 1 or 2, and then my mom sent me and my older brother to Ghana because she was figuring out her life. Like, she couldn't balance 2 kids, and like she just came from Ghana,
right,
trying to figure out life. It was too much, so she sent us to Ghana.
How long did you stay in Ghana?
I stayed there for 2 years.
Okay.
With my grandma. I think she came back and got me. I was 4. Came back. I don't really remember too much of Ghana because I was real young, but I have, glimpses of like real early schooling.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, living with my grandma. Came back, like I said, like 4. I think I was like about to start pre-K or kindergarten or something like that.
That's around.
I remember that being in Sequoia. Y'all know where that's at, Gaithersburg. Yep. So Sequoia, I was living like across the street from Upper County Community Center. Then I moved to like Walker's Mill.
You was real close to me at some point.
Yeah, you feel me?
I'm right down the road. I'm right down the road from there.
Then I moved to like Walker's Mill, Apple Ridge area. And then I moved to Germantown. And this was all like through elementary, what I'm talking about right now. And then from elementary, mind you, from elementary, I go to Arnie. From like 5th grade summer to college, I was living in Arnie.
Okay.
So 5th grade, I think that's when I like started like to get into the basketball. I fell in love with it. I was really like hooping. I played middle school ball. I actually got kicked off the team 7th grade year because I was just into a bunch of dumb shit. Came back on my shit 8th grade year. Then started getting, high school summer league.
I thought you were about to say I started getting buckets. Yeah.
I was getting buckets since 5th grade. I was
a jump.
I was getting buckets early. So then 8th grade summer did Blake basketball summer league. Then I'm like full in on hooping. I go to Blake. I play all 4 years. Sophomore year, get bumped up to varsity. Play the rest of my varsity career. And go to ACC, Howard Community College. I play over there.
Nice.
And then that's when, and along all of that, as far as who I am, bro, it's just been like hustler, good friend, good brother, just cool, like the young nigga that everybody want to be around.
I'm glad that was a part of it. I'm glad that was a part. I'm a good brother.
Never really been janky, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Always had a good heart, just good nigga, what I would say most people would describe me as, and I would describe myself as. So
right.
As I said, I'm hooping. I'm always into the music. Like, my niggas is rapping, but I'm not really like really rapping. I'm really just hooping. But music has always been like close. It's been like the next door over. So fast forward to ACC. When I did my 2 years. Interesting. My grades were shitty in high school.
But
when I got to college, I was like, Mom, I'm gonna do good. I ended up getting dean's list my first 2 semesters. Just don't know that about me. Thank you. Good shit. I was like
congratulations. I like.
Thank you for sure.
Excellence.
Because I didn't even go to college.
I had the best grades on the squad. I got an award for that, but I was still really hooping. Then I had like a job. I was like on some super focus. Like, my mom was like, wow, because in high school I was fucking around, but it's all about, I was showing her that I've been could do it. I just wasn't. Right. I guess in the right mind space.
not even to interrupt for real, but like what clicked for you then, like coming out of high school, just like, let me stop fucking around. Like, did something like really click for you?
How nervous she was for me to go to college and fail. So I'm like, Mom, chill. Like, I'm smart. I can do this.
Yeah. I was just, I didn't like, fuck with high school.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, I was too distracted. So when I get there, I'm just like, and I kind of also wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to see what I could really do. Because I'm like, damn, my high school years, like, no college accepted me. That was part of me going to ACC. Like, my grades weren't up to par.
Right, yeah.
Feel me? So I was like, man, nah, like, I'm finna just change shit around. I'm finna really do some 3.5s.
What'd you study?
General studies. So a bunch of different courses, but I was getting A's and B's, bro. Like,
no, that's what I was for like the 2 weeks. I went to MC.
I just didn't want to be no nigga wasting my time up there. I got in and got out, got my degree. But towards the end of my 2 years, I was like, even though I'm excelling and I'm succeeding, it's looking good. I know in my heart, I just did it just to show myself I could do it. I don't want to go to a 4 year. Yeah. So I just had that talk with myself. I'm like, okay, you're not about to go to a 4 year. Well, what you about to do? And I remember talking to the assistant coach. I was more cool with him. I'm like, I'm about to make music. He's like, you're fucking crazy. Like, what are you talking about?
Good luck.
You're about to go to the 4 year and finish your education. I'm just like, nah, man, it's finally time for me to like walk the path that has for the last year or two been in the back of my head. Like, it could be cool. I can do it. I think I got the work ethic. Mm. And I was just like, man, all right, fuck it. Like, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to think about my folks. That's another thing. My parents, they want me to do a certain thing and be a certain way. But it's like, I know I'm way more than that. Yeah. So I got over that hump. And I was just like, I told Bees, like, bro, I'm about to rap. And he was already managing my man Tobe. So he was like, oh, for real? I'm like, yeah, for real. And like he knew my work ethic prior to music. So, niggas just implemented into the music.
When did you link up with Bees? Like, when did y'all meet?
High school, 9th grade.
Oh, so like real locked in.
Yeah. I've been locked in with Bees since 9th grade. Actually, funny, we got locked in somehow, some way through trading our clothes. Like, I would have a bubble jacket. He was like, bro, can I have it? You can have these. And I'll be like, all right, cool. We do the same thing with shoes.
Hey,
that's how me and Bees got tight. And I don't know why I even I didn't know him at the time. I didn't know him well enough to trade off. But we
to give a nigga your clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of crazy.
And that led to us being locked in. So, yeah, I decided, man, I'm about to really rap. I graduated from HEC. And then I dove in it, bro. Dove in it.
Nah, hell yeah, man.
I like that. I've always respected the aspect of, the organization, morality, music. You guys really place a very, very high emphasis on just a person's character, their integrity, their work ethic. It's just it's built around those things. And I think that makes a strong foundation. Can you tell us about sort of the journey of morality music from your perspective? Because we got Bees.
Damn. Bro, looking at morality music from when it first started. After this, I'm gonna show y'all the logo, but it was bullshit. Looking back. It was like a little pyramid. I think bro drew it with his fingers and made it visualize. It was like some shit like that. But that was a logo, and we was posting it. We was pushing that shit, and it was like, bro just was so ambitious. Like, bro, like morality music. That's what it is. Double M, like he just always been so ambitious, and I've always been so supportive. I'm like, let's go. You feel what I'm saying? It's I'm with you, bro. Type shit.
Hell yeah.
And just to see year by year, like his strides, like before the studio.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Before the studio in Oni, 2-3 years before that, he was trying to get a studio going. He reached out to like 3 investors. They all like declined him. Like, he never gave up on the whole label management company. Like, he never gave up on it. Fast forward, we get the studio. He starts launching his products. Nigga made an ebook. Like,
yes, sir. I bought
Ratty
the
music, bro. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
It's like I really watched it grow. I think about it sometimes. I'm just like, damn, bro. And some people will see me and be like, bro, I fuck what you got going on. It's your team. Like, I need a team like yours. And I'd be like, you ain't lying. Like, it is a team. It is.
You wish you had
who's with me and who's helping organize. Like you said, it's extremely important, and like it could be detrimental if I didn't have it. Type shit. So we're morality music. I've just seen it evolve. It's a beautiful thing to see.
No, of course, man. Of course.
It's like almost asking. It's like asking about the functioning of an NFL team. And you are like this. You like the star running back. You know what I'm saying? It's like just how different people perceive the situation, how different people sort of approach their particular role. Because
on outside
that's the other thing that you guys place a lot of emphasis on is like playing your role and playing it to the best of your extent, the best extent you possible. which is how it functions on a sports team.
Yeah.
So tell us about your role and sort of how that sort of goes into the larger function there.
Are you the running back?
I'm for sure the running back. I'm for sure the star quarterback.
Running back, receiver.
Yeah, exactly. A few positions.
Any good team. Yeah. The quarterback's not the star. The running back's the star. You know, if you're on a
Brady
decent
was a
team,
star.
Brady was fine. You know, he was all right. But are you rocking a Tom Brady jersey?
No.
Come on, man.
So matter of fact, LT.
Or you rocking a Marshawn Lynch?
Y'all remember LT?
Oh,
yeah.
son. I have a LaDainian Tomlinson jersey. LaDainian Tomlinson jersey. Yeah.
See, I didn't want to try to say his name. That's why I said LT.
Yeah, LaDainian Tomlinson. Bro, funny story, bro. Like one of the only altercation I got into when I was in elementary school, bro. It was just like I was just chilling with my mans. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing my brand new white LT jersey. You know what I'm saying? Brand spanking. You know what I'm saying? Fresh. And it had like rain the day before or whatever. I'm just like on the soccer field chilling or whatever. I'm not playing soccer. I'm just like watching these niggas, whatever. And bro, like I was like talking shit to this one nigga, and he got upset and he kicked mud at me, son. Bruh. So young angry me ran up to cuz, got him in the craziest fucking headlock. You know what I'm saying? I'm just nigga, me. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Bruh, and like, for like
deserved.
For like a total of probably like 10 seconds. Like a long time for like a fight, you know what I'm saying? Just me for a nigga on 10 seconds. It's like, yeah, there's like, oh no. Blowing the whistle and shit like that. Stop. Broke us up. And I was like, nah, bro. Nah, you kicked mud at me, bro. He's like, nah, he's bloody. What are you talking about? This is not justification. I'm like, nah.
Fuck that.
Don't start with none, won't be none.
Well, exactly. But yeah, nah.
No reason for your mans to panic. You don't want to see no ambulances knock a pimp's drink down in this pimp cup. That's the way you get Timberland up. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Bang.
But
yes, the dynamic.
I'm LT. My role is like, I feel like I'm the action taker. I feel like I'm the risk taker. I'm the doer. I really get my feet dirty. I really get my hands dirty. I don't just sit back and wait for things to come to me. Like I'm pitching ideas too. I'm funding ideas. In the meetings. I'm sitting back when I gotta sit back. I'm just really like chasing my dream at the same time, knowing that we're a unit and we all have separate goals. So whatever, then I can help with bro goal. I'm gonna do it if I can, and vice versa. But we all like, we're grown individually, but we still have the common like morality, music, goal,
right,
growth, in our minds.
Nah, yeah, definitely, man. I wanted to ask too, like, where exactly did like RDI come from? Like the idea of this a real deal individual, you know what I'm saying, as a thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, chain swinging.
You smell me?
You know what I'm saying? It's like you smell me. You know what I'm saying? We used to say that in high school. Oh, I miss Clayton. Oh, I miss Clayton. But yeah, like where did the idea of being like a real deal individual, like what does that mean to you specifically? You know what I'm saying? Like what attributes does that entail?
So I'll take you back to the origin of it before I even get into that. 2017, I'm writing a song, freestyle Mask Off, Future's Mask Off. And I'm like, some real deal individual. And then
you're like, wait.
I think Bees heard it. I heard it again. I'm like, damn.
Run it back one more time.
Something about real deal individual that stuck. Stuck so hard that I decided to make it my whole walk, my whole brand, like RDI. And when I said RDI, I was like, oh shit. It even sounds sweet.
Sounds good coming out.
And then as I chose it, I started to define it as I went on. Like 2019, I started having a clear definition of what I want to say.
Like you chose the name before like the actual meaning of it, but like then you like added meaning to it. Yeah.
And
I feel that 100%.
Yeah,
I do that a lot.
So like,
that's how you write, correct?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, I think of a like if I hear a phrase that kind of sounded cool, I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. What would the film behind that be? And it usually just writes, the premise kind of writes itself right there. Yeah. Like, oh, this happened.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just decided like a real deal individual is a reflection of myself. I'm like the embodiment of it. That's somebody
the realest deal individual.
You feel me? as
Capital
somebody
B's East.
who is comfortable in their own skin. You feel what I'm saying? Takes pride in being real, like being his realest self, not trying to be anything he's not. Has no problem helping his brother, helping his sister.
So like real, just like authenticity.
You feel me? To the highest extent, all across the board. You don't pick and choose when you want to be real. If something's on your heart, you want to speak on it. Whether it's someone might not want to hear it, maybe they need to hear it. You tell them. You feel what I'm saying? You don't hold back. You keep it real. Like, you don't treat anybody different on some like respect tip. Like, you don't respect one person because he's lit, but then disrespect the nigga who's on his way up. You treat everybody the same.
When I was,
feel me?
Yeah, when I was like 8 or 9, you know what I mean? Like my uncle like sat me down like in his sit downs, you know what I'm saying? I think from 8 to like 15, he would like sit me down and like I'd say some real shit. I'm just like, you're my fun uncle. Please stop. I don't want to hear it. I don't need to hear it. But like one time he did tell me, it's just like, man, like you treat every man the same. You know what I'm saying? Like you treat a janitor the same way you treat the president. You say yes sir, no sir, yes sir, no sir to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, or yes ma'am, no ma'am. You know what I mean? Like that's how I was raised. It's like you respect everybody no matter what their social whatever is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a person that's helping you out, or that's a person just in general. He's a human being. He's going through it like you're going through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Bro.
So
yeah.
So now I get to ask the running back about, you know, sort of when he. Well,
how many yards did you get? So.
You know, it's like, well, when do you choose to sort of push forward, or when do you choose to cut back? What I'm asking actually is, so in a situation where, you know, you have a company like this, where it's just there's an emphasis on, hey, play your role and play it to the greatest extent. You know, perform how you perform. Of course, branch out, contribute ideas, because you see that openness as well.
Yeah.
When you do that, how do studio sessions, and in particular the album process, look like for you? Is it structured? Okay, I'm going to the studio this time, and we get done what we get done. I have it or I don't, or is it just like, all right, when I'm inspired, which is a lot of the time because I'm an artist, I do this. I've been doing this. All right, I got to go to the studio right now.
A lot of time as an artist, you're not inspired, though. That's the thing. Yeah.
I would agree with that.
What I do is when I'm in album mode for this past, the realest one, and also for if you still here, thank you. Because we're running a business, like you said. Me personally, I'm really selfless. Like, some of my niggas would be like, man, go in there when you want, blah, blah, blah. But I'm more like, nah, let me pick a time where I'm out the way of the main traffic. So for the realest one in it, I was recording, you know, most days between 1 to 3 p.m., anywhere between 1 to 4 before it starts getting busy. And I got a set time. My engineer, even Strower Willis, know I'm going to be there, you know, every day of the week between 1 through 4. Sometimes we might not start till 2. Sometimes shit going on, we might not start till 3, but I'm going to still end it at 4. But we're going to do something every day.
Just slides for me.
Exactly, like, and that's how I did it. Just schedule it and make sure I'm on time to the best of my ability, and just try to keep that consistent regimen going. And then we work in between them hours, and you know the business is still moving.
So is that a general thing? Is that okay? What you would do if you weren't in album mode, or would you do something else, or would you more so, you know, go off the inspiration?
50-50. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, maybe like 70-30. 70% structured, 30% spontaneous. Like, I'm trying to get in the stew. You feel me? Yeah, I would say 70-30.
Okay. Now, this is the thing too. Like I got hip to you not actually too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I had to, you know what I'm saying, do a lot of, you know, looking around for all the artists and all that kind of good stuff, and like I don't have a lot of time for everybody, but you captured my ear obviously with your music, and also just seeing you perform. You know what I'm saying? Like you had one of the best crowd controlling performances I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you and 2 other people that like pop to mind. You know what I'm saying? My man Mark Bravo and my man Jay Macadocious. You know what I mean? Like great artists in the DMV. You know what I'm saying? Great artists in the DMV. like what was like the development for your performance like? You know, like what did you see that like started to work for you? What did you see like you're like, let me improve on this? Like what was your like performance development like?
Well, that's a great question, bro. First,
yes,
I come out the gate, right? I come out the gate doing a Fillmore performance, opening up for YFN Lucci and Q the Fool. Like when I say I dropped my first song 4 weeks later.
That was your first performance?
That was my first performance, bro. So
a lot of people can't fucking say that.
I just threw myself out there. Of course, I paid for the slot, but it was.
I've never seen that as a negative thing.
Yeah,
or like a thing to be.
Especially not at that stage. Like I was so fresh. Like why not? I just wanted to expose myself, and I told myself if I can do it on this big stage that artists have to work to get to, I'm gonna gain some experience.
Right.
So when I went out there, before I even got on stage, I told myself, bro, just act like no one out there and just go. I went out there, it's a bunch of motherfuckers out there. Like, as soon as I hear my music, I'm like, block them out. Do you. Like, it's like, go hard. Like, just your lyrics, so be confident. And if they are watching, try to like get them to really hear you by just watching your mouth and how you're saying the shit. Like, I was always trying to be like how I performed I Wanna this past show. If you saw, I was really into it because I'm really trying to like get you to feel me.
Yeah.
So
you had like the Twin Valley joint, right?
Yeah,
the one
we
were hosting. Like, you had cats moving with you.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying? That's a very rare thing, especially like a very ambivalent crowd that DMV has. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. It come from just wanting you to feel me. So I know I have to be confident while I'm rapping. I can't be too cool. I can't be like too laid back. I gotta really talk to them, and that's what gets the nerves out. Okay, now I'm damn near like acting. I'm performing.
Yeah, of course.
It's a performance, so you gotta perform. And then I go from there to driving to Philly and only performing in front of 4 people. The event turns out to be trash, and it's only 4 people, but I do it the same exact way.
Right. No matter what. No matter what.
That happened again. Maybe it was like 15 people. Then it's like, it might be 100 people. I get a little placement. I never changed how I did it, bro. So 100%. It became like, that's just how I perform now. It don't matter what's going on.
Is just the practice of performing at the highest level? It's like, bro, like it could be one person, it can be a million people. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I have to perform it. Like, like the best performers I've seen, it was like, like Jaco and Davion, for example. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've seen them perform in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
I have been one of 3 other people in their crowds. You know what I'm saying? Just like, bro, like you did the same thing each time. You know what I mean? Like it was inclination for you to like do well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't want to be shitty even if it's just one person here. I need that one person to have I need to make an impact on that one person. Yeah.
It's just important.
When you were performing, the thought that clicked into my head was like, you know how this man is performing? This man is performing like somebody who fully understands that it would be bad business, which she will not tolerate, to come up here and not perform. That's a violation.
That's a violation
of the agreement. That should look like the emoji right there when you put 2 black hands. But the other thing was,
it's 1,000 right there. What you just said, it's 1,000.
That's the thing. The other thing is, the thing about small crowds is like, of course I've been there because I love live music. I love music in general. I fell in love with music at a very young age. I've been one of 200, one of 1,000, one of 50,000, and also been one of 15, one of 4. If you rock the stage, me personally, I'm like, all right, nah. I want to know what you got going.
Yeah.
I'm for sure supporting you.
Yeah, you just gained the
and that's
fame.
one of those situations where it's like you might get 100% of the crowd that night, which you can't say most nights. If you perform in front of 200 people, you can't necessarily say, even if you rock it out, you can't necessarily say that 15 of them will follow you. You perform in front of 200. But if you perform in front of 15 motherfuckers and you really rock it out, you probably get 10 of them.
Yeah.
And it's like,
That's
that's
1,000.
a crazy ratio.
100%. 100%, man. 100%.
Out of 200, I'm gonna go for at least 50.
At least. That's the thing.
I'm gonna shoot for the stars and then, you know, land on the moon.
And that's the thing too. Like, you know what I mean? Like 50 people giving you $10. It's $500. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, and you build off kind of like that ideology. It's just like, bro, like, if I can get enough retention, you know what I'm saying? If I can get enough people to just be like, all right, bet I fuck with them enough to spend at least $10. At least, you know what I'm saying? Bare minimum 5. You know what I mean? It's just like, all right, bet I can make a living.
Man,
I can make a goddamn
living. My
living.
little brother, I'm like, bro, lately I'm not even super concerned with being a mega big artist, like, because I know if I can get up to like 100,000 followers, but 25,000 of them are die hard, I'm great.
You're
I'm
beyond
so good.
stable.
It's
You're
like,
beyond stable.
And then I know how to do business too. So I know I know what I'll do with that. I don't need $1 million.
I go get a job. I'm one of 25,000 people that I go get a job, and I make sure I have money in my budget to give $10 to $20 a month to Nast B every day of my life for probably at least 15 years. Because you seem like the type of artist where, you know, it'll grow. Fatherhood is really going to influence the music
it's
more.
Going to come back, man.
You sort of,
I get a big
forward.
enough platform. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So yeah, bro, I'm just trying to build my fan base. That's why I try to be. Some days I'll be feeling like, man, you need to sit back and chill a little more. You need to be a little more closed off.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, they ain't gonna feel me. They gonna feel like they growing with me. I gotta be relatable. I gotta, you know, sometimes be accessible, reachable to the ones that at least I know are really tuned in. And it's like we with each other. We with each other.
No, 100%, man, and that's the thing too. Like I kind of seen you grown, like, you know what I'm saying, this like going step by step by step, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And to me, you've kind of went a lot faster than a lot of other cats. You know what I'm saying? Like you probably started around the same time as like maybe a couple other people I know, and you've done, you know, you've been leaps and bounds. You know what I'm saying? Better than them. What do you think is like the strategy? Yeah, no, of course, man. Like you deserve all your flowers, brother.
Thank
you know what I mean? Like, what do you think is like your strategy, or like some of the things you've done right that made you like propel yourself at a faster pace than most other people?
Shit, I think it's as simple as not being scared to invest in myself.
To spend
Like-
that goddamn bread.
Like when I first came in, and like I said, I paid to be on the film more. I'm on a fly with some big artists, and niggas like, who is he? Yeah. And then my first video, my first video was with Reggie from Clockwork. It was a good quality video. And then I had aspirations to link with Valley Visions. He was another top videographer coming up. And then me and Jiggy started building, but even before Jiggy, I was getting videos from iVisuals. I say all this to say these people were charging a good amount for a music video that most people wouldn't pay, but I was paying it to be held at a higher quality. You feel me? Like it was very important.
We say a very similar thing here on the Attic, man.
Yeah,
paying people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Getting people what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as like monetization, like it's
This is how I put it. When you pay everybody pays you.
Yeah.
Because when you anybody who worked with us, they are always money was involved. It's 100%.
Yeah, that's how I try to move.
Yeah.
And when you do that, it's like, nah. When I come with my price, don't even act surprised.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
It's understood. It's understood, bro. So I go from videographers to features. Like early on, I got a feature from Tino Lau. Y'all remember him?
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That was like my early strides. That's when I'm in the vicinity now. I see Shabazz, I see Will the Rapper. I'm just getting exposed to different things, and I'm seeing like, bro, this I could do something.
Yeah, because that's the thing. You're amongst those names.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when people like mention those names,
like
comes
it's crazy.
up.
Like when I see the Moco list and I see my name always at least top 5, I'd be like, kills a lot of rappers in Montgomery County when you really think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Here I am at top 5. I just started in Olney, Maryland, and no one was taking me serious. And now you feel what I'm saying? They call me top 3, top 5 in the county. That's cool. But I think the main difference was what I was willing to pay.
Right.
What I was willing to sacrifice. Like, I went without a few times just to
make sure your spot is,
you feel what I'm saying? Make
solidified.
sure my craft and my career was going right. So that was a big part of it, bro, and just being ambitious. And then, as you know, my biggest song, Angles, that's the same thing. I invested in Savage. I invested in Q. I invested in the video.
Right.
And look what it did, almost 700,000 now. So it's like,
I was gonna say, bro, like I have not yet to see. I have seen it a few times fail, but like investing in yourself and investing in like the big features, the big whatevers. You know what I'm saying? Involving yourself, making yourself, you know what I'm saying, bigger than maybe you are right now, but like it's just like, nah, I belong with these people.
Yeah.
It's always paid off.
Yeah.
Always has paid off.
Yeah, you gonna know. And that's a great point, because I feel like I be thinking to myself, why am I the only one that I feel like has done that from this area? You know, it's a few other people that's gotten bigger features, but maybe it's because they feel like they're not ready or don't feel like they're amongst them. I always felt like I can rap with these niggas.
Yeah,
Feel
of
me?
course.
Like we rappers at the end of the day, it's if I have a fan base that thinks I'm nice with it, you got a fan base that think you nice with it, we're peers at the end of the day. You feel
It is
me?
what it is.
So it's
And,
like,
yeah, bro, like the artistic community and the creative community is like always gonna be like a meritocracy. You know what I'm saying? Just like, hey, bro, like what can you do?
Yeah.
Are you nice? If you're nice, you're gonna be big.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you feel
saying?
me?
Like,
Like, just
there's
get
a lot
yourself in there.
there's a lot of politics and all that kind of good shit that goes along with it. But like at the end of the day, the cream always kind of rises to the top. You know what I'm saying?
sure, and yeah,
It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, bro, like if you invest, like you did, if you invest in, you know what I'm saying, getting these features, if you invest in yourself just in general, you know what I mean? Like if you're nice with it, yeah, you're going to rise to the top.
it can do
That
something.
hard work is going to pay off. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but also at the same time, it's not for everybody.
It's not,
Someone
yeah.
who's not as talented as you are or talented as anyone else is like, they can do all the same things and fucking fail.
yeah,
You know, it's a kind of wild thing.
it is. That's the industry in general. Like,
It is, man.
it's just, what's the definition of fail though? Because I think you fail when you either don't do it or you stop doing it. You feel me? Like, cause I think it's more important like who you become in the process than like the actual result of what happened. For example, like the confidence I gained from being in a studio with Savage and Q, I think is more important than just what the views did. You feel me? Like me putting myself in that mix and me showing that I can go up with the best of them in my area,
Right.
and make good music. It gave me the confidence to take that elsewhere and do it in my own music and, you know, do it again.
Yeah.
Like I just got a Flock feature. It's a crazy song. Y'all gonna hear it May
Yeah,
1st,
yeah, it's
May
peep, man.
5th, my
Yeah.
bad. It's a great song, bro.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was watching Jig edit it today. He came over my crib. He was, shout out to 95. He's
95,
editing
baby.
the joint, and I stopped him for a second. I'm like, damn, bro. It's really like, it's a song with Flock. It's a great song. They gonna love it. I'm just thinking like back to 10th grade, me listening to Flock, never really thinking I'll be sitting here watching bro edit a video of a song that I know is gonna be a hit. It's crazy sometimes. So
Well, yeah, man, it's a wild ride.
It's-
Like
it's-
you gotta sit back and like appreciate
yeah,
it
bro.
sometimes.
You gotta, and I never do it, but it hit me like a bus. I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, bro.
It is crazy, bro. But so tell me a little bit about like the process of like you making your last album, you know what I'm saying, versus like the process you making like your current album that's coming out on May 5th. You know what I'm saying? Like what mindset were you in? You know what I mean? Like what would be the difference then? Because that's the thing. Even from your last joint, you know what I'm saying?
If you still here, thank you.
No. Before that.
Mayor B.
Mayor B. You know what I'm saying? Mayor B.
Complete different.
Yeah,
mindset.
that's the thing. Even like the promo for it was a lot different because you know what I'm saying. Mayor B was like, I really, that's when I like found out about you. I was like, no, this is kind of dope promo. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I'm the mayor. You know what I'm saying? I'm him. You know what I'm saying? Listen to that joint. Favorite joint off that is K9. You know what I'm saying? I really like K9. I do really like K9.
Hell yeah.
But even if like from that album to, you know what I'm saying?
If you still here,
if you still here, thank you. And then your next joint, like, what was the process for you? You know what I'm saying? Like your mindset for like each one of those joints in your process.
Mayor B, that was right before Omi was coming about. I was just outside. I was popping my shit. I was, getting to some money. I was just feeling good. And it was summertime. I just wanted to make some good, feel good crank. Always talk my shit, like establish my role in what I feel like as far as the county. Like I was coming on some like, I'm starting to gain some traction. I'm starting to see that they fucking with me. I'm about to just take this leadership role real quick and see how they take it. Like really, I'm just establishing my presence in the county. Like I was like saying the mayor Moko. So I was just popping my shit. All in all, if you still here, thank you. Omi's now here. My girl was pregnant. That was a whole thing. Like being,
I do like the cover a lot. It's very just simplistic. It's just like,
yeah, it was that shit beautiful. I knew I didn't have to do no edits when I saw that cover.
Yeah,
saw the
beautiful.
picture. I'm like, that's the cover. My girl's pregnant. We are about to bring a life in. She comes. Now I have a newborn, and I'm in a place where like I'm ambitious. Like I never wanted it to slow me down, but when she's real small, you got to be there a lot more.
Oh, of course, man.
Or at least that's how I feel.
No, she's relying. That's the thing. That's a life that's relying on you.
Yeah,
she can't do anything by herself.
She's absorbing all that shit.
Yeah, of course.
My girl, she's going through a lot in them early stages too. Like the
that
woman
post-marital
really needs,
shit is no joke.
You feel me? They need a lot of support and help after they push the baby out. So it was a lot going on, but I was still making it. I was still making the music when I could. But when I was doing it, I was trying to just like feel all of my emotions. I was trying to just express my stresses, my thoughts, how I've been feeling. It's a deep project, you feel me? And it came from like where I was.
Yeah, because it's very I feel like autobiographical. You know what I'm saying? It's very much an album where you're like you kind of get raw with it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I see a lot of like where B is at in his head. You know what I'm saying? Just like you know what I'm saying?
That was the goal. Let them know where I'm at, because I know I'm probably not the only one in this mind state. I feel like it's gonna be relatable. I just wanted to express my feelings, bro. Show them the way.
Not even that joint. No, tired and emotionless.
Tired and emotionless.
I like that joint because that's how I
I'm
feel
tired.
a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Hope
I'm
when you
tired
jump, you know
and
what's
emotionless.
required.
G.
I'm
You know
not
what I'm
trying
saying?
to get in on, just trying to strive. You trying to hop my ride. Yeah, we smoke out to keep the pain away.
We smoking Zod to keep the pain away. I was like,
Follow
God
me. I would not
damn.
lead you astray.
Yeah, man. No, that drone spoke to me, bro. Cause I was listening to it today too. You know what I'm saying? Cause I listened to that when it came out. You know what I'm saying? Listened a few times after, but you know what I mean? Like I'm working 10, 11 hour shifts now. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, bro, like that's how I'm feeling. I was listening to your joint today. I was like, God damn it, this is
tired.
it.
I swear I'm
This
tired.
is it.
And I was talking about it, being tired of a lot of things. Like, sometimes it do get exhausting when you the shoulder everybody lean on. So that was a
bro.
real ass
Sometimes
Too
when
much
you're
is
the
given,
shoulder,
man.
bro. Sometimes when you're the shoulder, you need a shoulder, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
you need
it's
a bigger
very
shoulder than your shoulder.
It's very like a under talked about, not really talked about thing where it's just like, bro, like you're like the emotional support, emotional like system for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even realize it. And because and you become coarse, you become like very just like jaded and stuff like that. It's like well, I don't need to really talk about my shit. My shit's not as important as everybody else's. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody.
Important.
Yeah,
It's so important. Like
it's more important because you can't help people when you're fucked up. You can't help people when you're not helped.
You shouldn't
know what I'm
try.
saying? You shouldn't try. You shouldn't try.
You're gonna interfere in their shit. You're gonna make everybody miserable, and you're gonna argue with people.
100%.
And I was just about to say, like, I dealt with the negative effects of me not speaking in my relationship.
a lack of communication.
Yeah, like
even for somebody you love the most and loves you the most.
It could make or break the situation because you bottling so many things up.
I'm saying, bro.
And now when it is time to speak, you blow up. It's like you're not even communicating now. Now you just tweaking out.
Bro, when it's built
you feel
up.
me? When it's built up, it's bad.
It builds up for a long time. Nigga, it comes out ridiculous. You know what I'm
ridiculous.
saying? You'll ruin a relationship with somebody you love. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
Definitely
I do feel that.
Talk it out now.
Communication is key.
I say whatever come to my mind. Gotta get things off your chest. You just have to.
So, when you look at your musical progression over the years, you say that fatherhood, it just sort of brought out more of the person that you already were. But as far as your musical progression, what sort of change do you see? Because that was going on long before you were a father.
I think I'm more focused and I'm more intentional. And I don't just be lousing around. I really take my time serious. Like, I don't really have the time to just be fucking around how like I once had the leisure to, because I got to get back home. And when I get back home, I want to feel like I was productive while I was out. Because when I get back home and I look at my day and it's like I ain't do shit, it be throwing me off. So when I don't play around. Like it has tightened me up, and I feel like I don't got time to fuck around, because every day counts and every day turn to every year, and them years pile up. It's like, what did you do? What have you been doing? So it's like I'm more like militant.
It's very much just an athlete's mindset that goes on over at Double M. I would just really describe it as that.
We all come from
you all come from that background. So, and that's why I think it helps that it's all understood. Mm-hmm. So tell me about, especially when you form an organization, you say, okay, well, first of all, we're gonna really dominate our local market, really put our stamp on our local market, make sure that in a place where I lay my head, I'm well known. And I can stretch to the areas out, to areas outside of that.
Tri-state.
How do you guys, as a unit, from your perspective, approach the industry, this behemoth, this faceless monster, this abyss that you stare into?
It has a face
back into you,
and it has a nose.
Redacted.
You gotta one, understand that it's a business, right? Mm-hmm. And most times with the business, there's always a person of contact. So most artists, they'll see me in certain places and think it just happened. Not thinking
that's Nast B.
You feel what I'm saying?
I know who Nast B is. Let me walk up to him and ask him for a favor. No.
You feel me? Like
no.
They'll think it just happened. But really, no, somebody from my team reached out to somebody from their team or business, and we inquired about the services that they provide, and we conducted business. Now I'm here. Okay, so now what leverage could I build off of this? What leverage I can build off of me? Let's work. Anything, bro. Like I think people forget that the rap game is a business. So it's like, go in the booth and make the music. Of course, you need the product, but after that, understand that you have to figure out how to get it heard. You have to figure out how to get into these rooms, and it's really, I would say, my team being, specializing in certain areas where you're just reaching out. You're just seeing what's going on here. You're doing your research here. You're placing yourself here, and all the information is coming back to me. I get to process and pick what I want to do. You feel me? So the team reaching out and you moving like a business, your team moving like a business, interacting with other businesses, because even the artist, he has a business team. If you want to get a feature with somebody, it's going to be business conducted. So I think just looking at it like a business, bro, and running it like that is how this shit gets done.
No, 100%. Because that's the thing too, is just like sort of like a decent analogy for it even is just like I like what I do, you know what I'm saying? Clean pools, do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And like you can do that by yourself. If you own a pool, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say, you know what I'm saying? For the analogy's sake, if you own a pool, you can clean it, you can buy the equipment, you can do all the things yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can learn all the things online in a day. You know what I mean? Like it's not difficult what I do or whatever. But the people who have pools have a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a lot fucking easier just to fucking pay somebody and to have a team do it for me, the things I don't want to do, so I can just enjoy the pool. The same thing with like artists and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, like you can learn, and you probably have already learned how to do all the things you need to do for yourself, but it's just easier and more beneficial for you to do it, or for a team to do it. You know what I'm saying? For like your team to help you out with these things, so you can focus on art, so you can focus on being the best artist you can be.
Yeah, that's a big part of taking strides. Like, you know, you said I've probably moved faster than most artists from this area.
Yeah.
Most artists probably didn't sit down and construct the team that I have.
Nah, 100%, because that's
like,
the thing.
That shit gives me strides.
The team that you built is now offering their services to other people. You know what I'm saying? And the Double M, the subscription service. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how good of a team you built.
That's a fact.
You know, it's kind of a great thing, man.
And that's the thing. You from early on decided, and you know, it's a similar philosophy that we operate with. It's like, all right, I'm gonna set a quality floor. At the minimum, the first time you saw Nast B, he had a video from a videographer that is known for doing good business.
9-5.
Off the bat.
The real goat.
From the very start of things. And then from there,
9-5 made me do it.
And then from there, you only utilize people who do good business. Now, tell me about the production angle of these things. What is your relationship with the producers? Who do you use? Are you somebody who's always exploring people, new people, or you have your usual people you like to work with?
Seems like the latter. Seems like you have your team, the people you want to do it with.
Yeah. I would say, I always tell myself I need to start, you know, going out and finding more producers, being more open to it. How it's been is like usually what's the closest to me.
Right.
But even the people that are close to me, I'll challenge them to create the sounds that I want, so I don't have to really go out and find too many producers. But I still check my email. Dev, a lot of the times,
shout out Dev, man.
We'll have like
one of the best A&R out there.
You know, for sure. 10 beats for me, and we'll get to the studio. He'll start running through the beats. He's got a, you know, good sense of my style, but he also has a good sense of when he wants to challenge me. So it'll be different sounds, and I'll just sit back out, listen. If I'm fucking with it, I'm fucking with it. If I'm not, I'm not. But usually, you know, niggas will just bring the beats to me, because I don't always have time to like be on YouTube searching this and that. Like when I get in the studio, Willis might have 5-6 beats. Stroke might have, you feel me? Like I might be on the way to the studio, tell a producer, yo, that I probably worked with before, yo, send me a little pack, shit like that. So for the most part, I kind of keep it in house in a sense, but I still
curation. Yeah,
but I still do. I'm still open for other producers. I have a, you know, I'm not too good at reaching out to them. I'm not too good at that. I kind of just get what comes to me.
Still, I think it might be that specialization of labor that you go back to again with the philosophy there that allows you to be as productive as you are.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a big question I wanted to ask you, because you're sort of like a, what's the word?
I mean, you didn't
enigmatic.
Yeah,
enigmatic. You know what I'm saying? You're sort
what does that mean?
It means you are an enigma. You are a person who is rather a maverick. You're rather unpredictable. You know, it is difficult to get a sense of what you may or may not do next.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You're very much I would say a private person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Besides, like, you know what I'm saying, the Nast B, you know what I'm saying, like a thing or whatever.
Yeah, paying attention, like, for sure.
That's
100%.
Like a part of me is a mystery.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
The day we stop paying attention, we got to stop doing this and go home and stop spending so much money out this motherfucker.
Oh, God.
God. I respect it, bro. And I'm glad, you know, Damn, y'all done brought up some good points tonight, bro.
Thank you.
I'm glad that y'all perceive it to be that way, and I hope others do, because that's kind of like my goal. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I want to give y'all Nast B, but for y'all to get Nate or anyone else, you gotta really be in my real life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for the most part on Instagram, I'm posting motivational stuff. I might post, some real stuff. I'm posting my business. I'm posting.
I'd be a liar if I said I wasn't motivated by some of the things you posted, bro.
You feel me? Like,
and you and B's,
yeah. You feel me? That's like kind of what I want to base it around. That's what I want to keep my brand on. It's a lot of the stuff that's going on, but as far as Nast B, I just want it to be a certain brand and a certain image, which is my real self.
Right.
There's just a part that isn't for social media. And, that person is still a great person.
Of course.
He's just not super loud. He's really quiet. He likes to be at the crib alone. He likes to go out alone. Like, I might be my girl, but I'm not with a bunch of people eating brunch. I'm not really doing them things.
Brunch, man.
Or just not a group
I might just
activity.
go out, me and my daughter, real laid back, real just getting my money, real just like setting things up, laid back. Like, I'm not.
No, 100%, man.
I'm not Nast B when I'm
All
Nate,
the time.
for sure. Like you said, bro, I'm laid back. You don't really know what I got going on until you sit with me and talk with me, because being loud, honestly, it come from me never really wanting the spotlight. Y'all know Toby Tevez?
Yeah,
I really like his music.
Shout out to Tobe. He don't ever do no podcast, no interviews, but if
I hope he'll do our podcast.
he's a nigga that, like, if the world was to really get inside his brain, see what he be talking about outside of, you don't see him on Instagram, bro. He's the funniest nigga walking earth, but he's also the most serious nigga in the fact that you don't want to play with him. So he's just like, he's a real interesting nigga, and he should definitely come do this podcast. I'm gonna tell him to do it, because he ain't never sat down with nobody, bro.
Yes.
If y'all
let us be the first.
If he sit down with
Attica
bro,
friends.
y'all get into his brain,
That's what we
that'd be
specialize in doing
greatness,
here,
bro.
man.
No, that would be great,
yeah.
man. Because that's the thing. Like, it was going to more of my point too. Is like I'm a big wrestling fan. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I love wrestling, WWE. You know what I'm saying? AEW, all that kind of shit. And like the thing with like all the characters and all the personas and whatever is it's like the best ones are the people who are just turned up to 10. You know what I'm saying? The personas that are just like, this is me, but just turn up to 10. When I, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the ring or I'm doing a promo or whatever, like it's me. This is 100% me. That's how I feel, but it's turned up to 10. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel like the Nate versus the Nast B aspect is. And like more of like my question was, it was just like, what do you do for fun? You know what I'm saying? Like what is that
saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my bad. Not to cut you out. I'm gonna answer that question. So it come from me not wanting the spotlight. So with Tobe, I started off as his manager.
Right.
I was just like, helping him do the rap stuff, and I was always cool with just being in the background. And then at some point I was just like, you know what? Nah, like I think I got the talent, I can do it. But I'll kind of like, I don't always really be wanting the spotlight.
A Kanye sort of thing.
Yeah. So
an original Kanye, you know?
what I do for fun, I still got that hoop shit in my heart. You feel me? I love to hoop with my guys.
Yeah.
I like to sit back in the crib, cool it. My homies come over, have a session. I like to be in the studio sometimes when I'm not recording, just cooling. I like the environment. Going out with my girl, going out with my family on like birthdays, like Mother's Day, stuff like that. Like
Just real regular shit.
Just real regular shit, really just, yeah, bro.
Yeah, because I feel like that's good. I feel like that's good to know with like people like, you know what I'm saying, like the enigmatic rack. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with speaking today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously, but like the kind of mysterious kind of persona like that you project. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's good for a lot of fans to know. It's like, no, I'm like you. Like I like chilling at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I have a family. Like I like spending time with them.
Yeah, and I think I show that sometimes. Time to time. I think people outside looking in feel like I am who I portray myself to be. Just cool nigga.
Yeah, because you're a cool cat, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can drink a beer with you. You know?
Sure.
I don't know if you drink beer.
I don't really drink beer, but I would drink a beer with you. That's why I would say.
Oh, man.
You know me?
That's awesome, dude. That means a lot to me. Hell
Sure.
yeah. Hell yeah. You made my night.
It's like that. It reminds me of that Clips. That Clips line is like, you thought that life was a bad bitch, bad car. Life is with your kids watching Madagascar.
Yeah. Bars.
And I was like, damn,
like,
I'm never gonna forget that,
bro. That's how it probably is 80% of the time. No one is like what you see on Instagram is probably 10-15% of people's real lives, because people don't document everything. A rapper will shoot a video, and that probably took a day. He probably don't drop it for another month. So what was he doing them other 29 days? What do you think? Not just shooting videos every single day. He's doing other shit. He's living his life. He's probably a brother, a son, a sister, whatever. Like,
bro, he going to Bodega, you know what I'm saying, get a chopped cheese.
You know
what I'm saying,
shit
daily.
going on.
It's
It's
like, bro,
real life.
Regular shit, man.
I never had a chopped cheese. Are there vegetables on them joints?
You can add vegetables to them joints if
Fair
you want
enough.
to. You can add some lettuce, tomato,
some peppers.
I'm adding onions to my drink.
Couple
you know
onions,
what I'm saying?
yeah, couple onions.
That's one of the things I grew into,
off.
man.
I'm off.
I grew into onions pretty hard, bro, because I thought they were disgusting when I was legit, bro.
Yeah,
My dad would eat them, bro. I thought he was
They
insane.
gotta be chopped up and like caramelized.
Oh, bro, no, I'll eat a raw onion right
Oh,
now like an
damn.
apple.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like I'm
What?
not like holes, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like Shia LaBeouf, like Shia LaBeouf right now, boy.
That's crazy.
Nah, I'll do it right now, dog. You know, I
for real?
for real. Nah,
Do people do that?
Wait, do what?
Take an onion and like an apple if they wanted to.
I had a math teacher
but
that
that's the
swore
thing.
he did
If you
that.
wanted to do anything, Nast, you can do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you want to take an onion and eat like an apple, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to take a turnip
That's the
and eat it
thing.
like an apple, you can do it. You know what I mean? But like,
onions
yeah,
is like cilantro
I don't think
for
people
me.
do it, but like, yeah, no,
but
I
you
will.
like it so much that you would.
But that's the thing. I
Have
would.
you?
Yeah. Bro, you know what else I did, bro? You know what I'm saying? I thought that'll kill me when I was like 8 years old, bro. I heard stories about my great grandfather, E.J. Boyd, the greatest man ever. You know what I'm saying? Probably the greatest man to ever live. You know what I'm saying? Walk the earth.
Amen.
And bro, like he would, you know what I'm saying? He'd get the fish. You know what I'm saying? Cook the whole fish. Eat the fish eye. You know what I'm saying? He eat the eye of the fish. You know what I'm saying? Once it all cooked, he was like, "This
That's
is
brain
my thing."
food right there.
That's his thing.
Bro, nah, when I was like 8, something like that. I caught my first, like, you know what I'm saying, big fish or whatever. I was
Gotta go in
like,
there.
my dad cooked it for me. I was like, I want to eat the eye. He's like, I was like, is it gonna make me sick? He's like, nah, it's fish. Like, nigga, I cooked it, like whatever. And I was like, all right, but I'm gonna eat it. I ate the eye, bro. I felt so goddamn powerful. You know what I'm saying, bro? You see Nacho Libre?
That's that.
You ever see Nacho Libre?
Uh-huh.
Bro, you remember when he ate the egg, the eagle egg yolk? You know what I'm saying? That he dived into the joint. That's how I felt, bro. I felt powerful as a motherfucker.
He just let us in on some personal shit.
Oh yeah, bro. Nah, listen to other pods, bro. I get deep in this joint. I'm an open book.
That's the thing.
I'm an open damn book.
You get to the second half of a joint, you don't know what you're gonna hear.
Oh yeah, no,
Most
we
people-
already now.
most people- this is the thing.
It's the Wild West now. You
This is
know
the
what I'm saying?
thing. We got fans that it's like, yo, I listen to every podcast all the way through, and I'm like,
Yeah, we asked all the questions.
I appreciate y'all. And there's some people that listen for mostly promotional purposes, like, oh, there's a podcast in the area. What do they listen to 30 minutes?
There's
30
going to
to
be a lot of that
45,
for this one,
30
considering
to
who we have.
45. It's the nature of business. Like, you know, you accept the nature of your business, we accept the nature of ours. But then, you know, there's the sort of the long form to that, and the long form to that, the second half, anything is back there, especially the last 15.
For sure.
Nah, yeah,
Let's rock and roll, my boys. Let's go.
we rocking and rolling, man.
But yeah, but what was you talking about before that? Some sort of food.
I was talking. I was talking about eating the eye of the eye of the fish, and the equivalent of eating the eagle egg yolk that Nacho Libre ate in that fantastic movie Nacho Libre. My favorite movie.
My food philosophy is I won't eat any genital and I won't eat any vital organ, but anything else other than that, I'll try. Like, I'm not gonna eat nothing's kidneys or heart.
No livers.
No livers, you know what I'm saying? None of that, but
No brains, huh?
no brains at all. No brains at all.
That's the thing. I'm to a point of probably permanent drunkenness and just, you know what I'm saying, just like a a lust or a desire for life. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing off the table. I'll eat some. What is it called? Blue Mountain oysters.
No, just mountain oysters.
Mountain oysters. Yeah. Bull testicles, fried.
Bull, sometimes elephant. I'm
Some type of elephant, nigga. They're not elephants in
I
here.
said sometimes elephant.
Oh no, I'm doing anything, man. You know what I'm saying? What's a premium meal for a Nast B? You know what I'm saying? Like you got unlimited amount to spend. You can go anywhere. Best meal,
Bro. That's a very hard question for me because I'm a real foodie, bro. Like, and I'm in a process where I'm cutting back. Like, I just watched What the Health, and it has me like, what the fuck?
Like, damn, everything sucks.
I'm in the process where I'm cutting back just to like get my 6-pack back. Like, I gained a trap gut. Like
at a certain point, you gotta reveal it during the video.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Like Usher.
Yeah, bro. So I'm just trying to get back healthy.
He's an interesting guy.
Like my hooping body. So I've been going without some of my favorite foods, bro. Shit's been hard. I was, had to say that. But damn, bro. I'll probably go to like a hibachi place.
Man.
Like a real,
not unhealthy.
You feel what I'm
Not
saying?
an unhealthy place, a hibachi.
A real nice steak in front of me, sizzling, shrimp, lobster, like cooking in front of me.
How you taking your steak?
Right next to well done, whatever. Like, right next to well done.
I feel it.
But like right under well done.
Medium well.
Medium well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
not
medium well.
Nah.
Medium well.
Real recognize real, and you looking kind of unfamiliar right
Damn, what you do?
Medium rare, man.
Oh, fuck no. So you want to see the red?
Yeah, kill it on the Serengeti, bring it right to me.
Nah, bro.
I don't recognize you right now, my nigga. I don't recognize you right now.
I don't know who you are behind the glasses, brother.
Shoot it dead, kill his family, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Snap
man.
that
motherfucking neck, drag it
off.
to the palace, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, I heard one joint. It was just like, bro, cut the steak off the cow and whisper fire to it. That's how I want it. Damn.
They call that blue. I learned that. They call that
the blue. Yeah, blue. Yeah,
Nah,
I don't do that, bro. Like, bro, I need just a little. I need a little pink. I need a little pink, bro.
So what do you do? You do medium well?
I do medium. I just do medium. I don't even do medium.
So you
well.
do the one before medium.
Medium rare, but like just before you get into medium.
I need some red on it, bro.
It's gotta be a good bit of red.
It'll change your life.
Be a good bit of red.
It'll change your life. A
and
good steak,
a
good steak.
It's gotta be a little
poured
bloody
rare.
Juice. You know what I'm saying? Flavor.
It's not blood. Don't think about it. It's not blood. It's just.
I think about it as blood. Now
it's not blood because look at you. Look at your tie right now.
Vampire ass nigga.
You look like the mask. Like, you're doing quicker to shit. But yeah, no.
We wear the mask that grins and lies. It hides our cheeks and shades our eyes.
I wish I could recall things I've learned at the pace that you do, but no, I can't. I can't.
Now we do our thing, man. I'm big on the octopus lately. The octopus is a big one. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we did
like calamari or like other shit.
Bro, we went to the Asian market,
Damn.
got whole baby octopus and cooked the bitches. Oh man, that was good.
Yeah, I don't like fried seafood at all.
It was octopus, right? Not squid.
No, it was octopus.
It was octopus.
All grilled, sautéed, pan seared. That's good. Get me some octopus, some scrimps, some scallops. Ballops, as we call them.
Ballops.
You know what I mean? Get some linguine, some fettuccine. You know what I mean?
Expensive taste.
You know
That's what I'm saying. No, we're talking cuisine now. You know what I'm saying? This is the Action Bronson podcast.
Really great.
That's the type of shit I want to do, bro. Like I was about to do it before this project, but I'm gonna probably start after, which is really just going to different spots, trying their food,
Bro,
giving my little
man.
take on it, like just on some content shit. But like that's really like something I really want to do. But you know what I'm thinking? I might do it with healthy spots. I might change the narrative and just only go to healthy, plant-based / vegan / just healthy spots and just.
There's any spot that has like
you should highlight each time what makes this place particularly healthy, and what you really should do is you should let Attic and Friends produce that.
Bang.
We can get you right. I deliver that for you.
Yeah, because we want food sponsors and we want food too.
Let me tell you something. On the production side of things, when we are on production, we are on defense. We're not asking for the ball. Nast B gives us a vision, and we find a way to deliver that vision.
Do it.
We're Dennis Rodman.
We're Dennis Rodman. Let's do it, bro, because every time I thought about doing it, it just be like 95. He real busy. That's my dog. Shout out to 95. Then I thought about somebody else, and it'd be a lot going on. If we can make it happen,
jobs, dude.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, we just got jobs.
You tell me what we want to do. I build a system that accommodates that process.
You studied film.
It's not about studying film. I appreciate that shout out though, my brother. It's about studying systems and processes.
Yeah.
You tell me what you want to do. I'll come up with a system and processes. If it don't work in my schedule, I will build a system that where my schedule doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
That was a genius.
Yeah, and
that's how people gotta think.
That is my pitch.
And I'm just cool, man. Yeah, I'm just a cat, dude.
Look at his shirt.
Tie-dyed this shirt. This is Rob McKnight's shirt. You know what Rob McKnight is?
I just sit back.
You know what Rob McKnight is? He's the GOAT. But that's the thing too about my damn my teacher who I talked about earlier and shit like that. My honors English teacher. She said I couldn't make a living by looking cool. She said that when I was asleep in her class, and I was just like in a fit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was like you can't. And my fro, I was looking good. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you can't make a living by looking cool. You gotta try. And I was like, fuck you, bitch. You put your children on leashes. Listen, I don't have to listen to anything. What she should have said,
if she was being 100% honest with you, is that there are people in this world that can make a living being cool, and that will not necessarily be you. That's why you should study in class. But it will. That's why you should. Not because it's not possible, because it's, you know what I'm saying? Let it just be. Thanks, let it just be. Let it just be sort of this thing on the side of the whole process. They're not honest with kids. I've said this for a long time.
Perfectly funneled.
Thank you. Shout out to Fat Trap, Lonely Fat Trap. He taught me how to funnelize my shit correctly. I used to put the weed down.
Only cat I very much regret not getting on the pod. You know what I'm saying? Because Trap like he was, it hurts me. I love Alante so much.
Yeah, bro. He that's the real.
I think I was away in school when he was really like doing his shit. I didn't really get to meet him.
Oh man,
it was a very weird spot. Like we were just doing the pod. We were just starting the pod. He was just starting the pop, and then
I was like,
bro, it was like.
Around.
Well, let's talk about Trap for a second. But
I'd love to talk about Trap.
He showed me how to funnelize it. I used to just put the gas down, put the weed on top. But he showed me like mix it all together. One more time, mix it all together. So that way you don't got to worry about tasting the beginning or the end. It's like you're gonna feel it all the way through. Just
that, and you won't ruin the J. If you that's the thing. If you just have fun on like one side of the J, it'll run.
Exactly. So shout out to Trap.
Genius.
That was a crazy thing because I really only knew Trap for maybe 2.5 years, if that, maybe 3 years. I think we had a few mutuals, but I didn't really meet him until like he started being around. I know it was his ex, Key. I grew up with Key,
right?
But I didn't really come across bro until he started linking with Bees on the music tip. Mm. It was like I was seeing him do his thing. He was seeing me do my thing. It was cool. Had our mutuals, but somehow Bees was able to like, get him to want to be his manager. And then it was like, damn, we adding Fat Trap to the roster. I'm like, Kill, I know he's like that. So now we link. Now it's like past the music. We like get to know each other on some brother shit. Beast, bro. He was doing his rap shit. We was taking Marathi music to another level at the time. We was doing like team photo shoots. We was going to New York. We was traveling. We was really like working. We made some songs together. And it like all of it just came to it's like you gotta cherish people every day because the shit ended so quick.
Bruh, like we was random.
Just on our like the trajectory looked so good. Just even me and him being on the same label management team. I'm doing my thing, he's doing his thing. We're really like it was crazy, bro. And then boom, it just teach you like
it's all of a sudden, bro.
You don't know.
Never
Just
know,
don't
bro.
fucking
Never know when the time comes, man. Damn shit.
That was he was, bro. It's like little Snoop, like you just know he was gonna be big. You just know.
Huge, bro. Because I go back and listen to trap songs, bro. Like no one has his flow. No one has like the rhyme. Like, he had a very original rhyme scheme. You know what I'm saying? Like it was insane,
bro. He was technical, but he kept it trap, kept it gritty, kept it like still intellectual. It was like, nigga, you got some shit, boy.
Yeah, because I was in class with him. I was in class with Trap, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a smart cat. He didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be in class, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be here. But he was always like the most intellectual cat in the classroom. You know what I'm saying? We would be cracking jokes, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, oh, you get it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you get the shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he was special, bro. He was a special cat, bro.
Definitely special. Long live Trap, man.
Special, bro. Fuck. Long live Trap, man.
Sure.
Yeah. Same my boy Malik, man. It's his damn birthday, bro. He locked up right now, bro. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, man. I have another rap friend that passed away. Well, I won't even say rap friend. I turned my bro. You know Lil Los?
I've heard of him, yeah.
Yeah. Same situation. You just don't know.
Never know, bro. It's a damn crazy world we live in, brother. Fuck.
Talented niggas, man. Real lot of talent. You gotta. I feel like when you know you're talented, we gotta start cherishing and being more conscious of it, taking care of ourselves better, not going certain places, not being, in certain mixes. I think sometimes we take for granted what we can become because it's not there yet. It's not in front of our faces. But if we can just somehow, some way, keep more focused on the goal and not like your everyday life was all shit that's going on around you, then we'll move further and we'll live longer too.
And that's the thing too. It's just like that lifestyle, that, you know what I'm saying, way of living is like shouldn't be a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's in front of a lot of cats' eyes, I feel like, but it's like in the way of like fantasies in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh well, this is really cool. I wish I could do this, but I can never accomplish it. What's more important is just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you can. Let us teach you what steps you need to take in order for you to accomplish this, bro. Because like, yeah, like I said, bro, like, bro, I'm going around these big ass, fat ass cribs, you know what I'm saying? It's like cleaning these pools and whatever, bro. I'm like, it's inspiring. I'm just like, bro, like, I have to ask some of these cats at some point. It's like, bro, like, what do I have to do to get this crib? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did you do to get this joint? Yeah, exactly, bro. It's like, what do I have to do to get this damn crib, bro? Like,
no, I'm saying, what are some of the answers you get from them?
Bro, that's the thing. It's a thing where I started 2 days ago at this joint, and I was told yesterday that I'm not allowed to talk to cats because what's the cat's name? Josh Allen. Yeah. Like we get his pool. You know what I'm saying? We service his pool or whatever. And the Commanders and shit like that.
Commanders.
Yeah, not is that his name? Josh Allen. Commanders. Who am I thinking?
Not Josh Allen, no.
Nah, some cat from the Commanders, bro. But like, yeah, we service his pool and whatever. It's like, like we're not allowed to talk to him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like on some professional, it's like we're here to do his shit or whatever.
This is what I figured out. What I figured out is create income, have some sort of income from somewhere, invest intelligently. You know what I'm saying? Lower your living expenses to the lowest possible you can, and then invest in risk. In some form or fashion, some risk and upside. Sometimes it's studios, sometimes it's music, sometimes it's options, stocks, whatever it is, and just lock in for a couple years on that. Build enough capital where you can really say, okay, now I can do something.
Yeah, because one of those things, like I feel like them cats, when I ask them, they're gonna say like some of the same shit. You know what I mean? It's just like the capital part of it, like the getting bread part of it, is more what I need. I don't need really advice. I kind of know what to do with bread when I get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like kind of like weird or whatever. I'm still gonna ask these niggas what they do. You know what I'm saying? When my boss not around or whatever, I was like, so like how does a cat get a crib like this? You know what I'm saying? Like Like I said yesterday, I was chatting this one cat up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was cool. He was cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? Made his wife laugh. You know what I mean? That was funner.
A lot of those guys want to talk.
Yeah, bro. Like, bro, he was out there watching us,
I always had
bro.
a misconception that rich people were like stuck up until I started seeing niggas that get money and really niggas just be sometimes happier than.
I'm too rich to even care about what you're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Bro, and that's the thing. Most of the cats, like, I haven't had a weird cat yet. It was just more just like, oh yeah, you don't need anything? No? Cool. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the cat this morning, he was like just this old Jewish cat. Just like walked in, he's like this in his little trackie, you know what I'm saying? It's like in his whatever. It's like, well, you guys need anything? Well, that's over there, and you know what I mean, that's over here.
A lot of those guys just be chilling. Them old Jewish guys.
They were chilling, bro.
You ask him my name. I worked hard. I did well in school.
Hard. I worked hard.
Bro,
I was over, bro. Like, he had an ancient pool. Like, the filter he was using was ancient. It
like stylistically. I was
stylistically too, bro. Like, not like, you know what I'm saying. We're both we'll bleep this because you're an Office guy. We're both Shroom fans. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you don't have to. We both
like the trip.
That. I can, it's freedom of speech. You can talk. I'm not gonna get.
We both like the trips and ball, bro. That it's like some Lord of the Rings shit, bro. Like,
my two
it was some crazy.
They just recently got on Shroom, the Shroom chocolate bars. They fucking love that shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Not to expose anything. You a psychedelic fan? You ever did the thing?
I'm still yet to do it, bro. I need to have just time on my hands to just be free, which I really haven't got a second yet on some, like, nothing's about to pop up within the next 2-3 hours. So maybe I think on vacation, my next vacation, I might trip.
I respect that you're waiting for the right moment, because that shit can fuck you up if you just treat it like.
And I'm gonna go slow, so I don't even want to like take a few pieces of chocolate bar just to see what people be talking about on some, like, it opens a part of your mind up that you don't normally use. Shit like that I want to, like, see. I don't really care to be high as hell. I just want to see, like, the different things that it could make me think about.
Yeah, it's more of a thing too, and like, yeah, like, you know, if you don't do it on vacation, the Attic will love to host you on your first trip. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we won't even record it. It's like just me and Am. Like, that'd be this cool to hang out with, like, we trip together or whatever. Sure. But like, it's a thing where
we going to the forest, man. If we do
we're going to nature. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
Shit.
And like, yeah, like it doesn't really unlock anything, sort of, to so to speak. Is this more of a thing where it's like you think a little bit differently? Like 2 + 2, like it's 3. You know what I'm saying? Or like it's like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it sort of just makes you think a little bit differently than conventional thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think of it as like it's just like, oh, bro, this is gonna be like a wild experience or anything like that. It's just gonna be like, no, like this kind of just like shifted my thinking a little bit. You do it again, it shifts it to the right, it shifts it to the left. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get a full encompassing thing, like when you do it a few times and you kind of just like have good trips and, like, you know what I'm saying, you're you know what I'm saying, unencompassed and free or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think it'd be good for you, man. You know, but you know what I'm saying, the Attic doesn't endorse drug use ever.
Not at all. I mean, I've heard that it's something that just really.
I heard drugs are a thing, but
I've heard that something is that it's like, you know, you just you sort of, especially when you're in nature, you sort of just every thought gets entertained. Like, you don't get to push anything into the back. That's how it allegedly, I think, would be for me. It's just like allegedly every thought is just, you don't get to push anything into the back. Every thought gets entertained.
Like shit.
You know what I'm saying? Good or bad. And sometimes in the bad sense, it's just like, now, is there something that you've been running away from in your personal life? Are you refusing to confront something? We're going to talk about that right now. You're not going anywhere. That's the thing.
Yeah, because we're talking about, like, in your head, you're talking like, yeah, you're talking about it. Yeah.
You're not going anywhere. You're not going to sleep. You came here to do this. And nobody forced you to do this. You wanted to come here. So, okay, now that you're here, we're going to do this. And I'm going to whoop your ass a little bit, but in the sense that I'm going to force you to grow right now.
Right now.
You either grow right now or you panic. That's allegedly, I think, how it would be for me.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean,
if I can,
it takes somebody real enough and brave enough to know that that's what it's gonna do, and still do it.
Yeah.
And it's that's why allegedly, if I was going to do that, I would treat it like something that is, you know, I think that it's good. Like, I think us as human beings, we need like a spiritual sense in our lives just to, so we can keep ourselves, you know, being fully human. And in that sense, I would allegedly treat it like a ritualistic thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you know, when the time is, when you need to do it, if you really using them correctly. It's not like, okay, last week you did it, you got to do it again next week. You know what I'm saying? Or the week out. This is just what we do now. This is what. It's not really about that. It's, you know what I'm saying.
To put a bow on it, I would say watch All Star Superman on HBO Max or Max. The very end scene when I won't even say it. The very end scene very much sums up what psychedelics would do for you. You know what I'm saying? Like the very end part will kind of sum it up. You'll understand if you watch it.
Nothing. They'll show you what you can do for yourself.
Hey, exactly. That's the thing. Exactly. But yeah, no. But yeah, no. To bring all things around, you know what I'm saying? Nast B, what does the future entail for you? You know what I'm saying? Even after your next drop, you know what I'm saying? May 5th, we're all looking forward to it. I'm definitely coming to the
Ventures.
I'm definitely coming to the drop.
Coming to the event.
Yep.
When
At Double M.
8 to 11.
8 to 11. I'm going to be there.
Friday.
The 5th.
This Friday?
Yep. The
2
5th.
days.
Yes.
Yes, I will be there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, but it just to add on to that question, ventures, ideas, avenues,
Everything.
you know, considered lanes that you're in, please.
I got a joint project coming out. Shout out to Toad. Me and him doing a joint project right after the realest one in it. Picking the songs now. I got a few videos. Before that, I got a few videos off of the realest one in it. Dropping some cinematic videos, giving my fans the movies that they, you know, want to see.
That they deserve.
That they deserve. November, towards the end of the year, I'm doing Capital B 3. I just got the exclusive drop. You feel me? The Capital B series are serious things I hold near and dear to my heart. This year, before the year close out, we going Capital B 3. And I always said this one name that's gonna be on that project. I'm still manifesting it. So just know I'm planning on a huge feature to be on Capital B 3.
I'm looking forward to
2024 business. People don't know this, but I really want to get into the legal side of cannabis. I want to like have my foot, you know, in the industry. It's a lot that goes into it. So like I'm starting to do my research and just trying to save what I need to save so I can eventually, you know, put my foot in. Because this is something, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I have a passion for exotic weed. Like,
Hey.
I got a friend.
High end.
I got a friend
quality.
who works a lot on like the back end of shit. He more so focuses on the growing side,
Exactly.
the
Like,
curing side, the cutting
have
side.
my grows going.
You know what I mean? The fucking he's big on it. He's on his greenhouse shit actually right now. You know what I'm saying? That's really what providing space
Connect
for
me.
others.
Connect me.
I'm gonna do that.
Connect me, bro. Cause yeah, bro, just investing in grow operations that are legal and just figuring out how to legally distribute it. I want to really get into that game, bro, because I think I'm going to always have that hustle in me. So I want to transfer it there. And merch, new music, new content. So I want to do the food thing. Continue to be creative, continue to raise my daughter, be a family man.
Yeah.
Continue to just
Because at the end of the day,
We're not freaks. We're family men.
we're not freaks. We're family men. We just want a lawn to mow, a beer to drink.
You feel me? Like I'm
And
really,
a gun to shoot.
I'm really
Stay
laid
off
back.
my lawn.
Please, please do. Yeah, bro. I'm on my health stuff. I'm reading books, trying to get like
That's great, man.
10 books before the year out. I'm already at like 4 right now.
Hell yeah.
So
this man would have some recommendations for you.
I
that's
got
a
some
bet.
stuff you would love.
That's a bet. I need it all. I'm trying to just expand my mind. Like I said, I'm cutting back from a lot of the foods I was eating. I'm trying to just get healthy. Trying to just be my best self. I feel like if I could be my best self, then everything else will fall in line, like all the business stuff.
Oh hell yeah, bro! You cannot help anyone else until you help yourself, man.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Until you're 100% the person you want to. Not even 100%. Until you're like going up
you're making
until the
strides
100%.
towards
Yeah,
him.
yeah, you're making strides
Like
toward
that.
it. You can't help anyone else, man. So
Yeah, that
make strides
challenge.
toward it,
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That challenge in itself is something I feel like everyone should take on, becoming your best self. Because, like, why not? We all gotta die. So if we all gotta die, it's not like being mediocre. It's gonna give you more time or less or more time. Being mediocre, you're gonna die just like being great.
You're just
You're
gonna have
die.
less impact.
You're just gonna have less impact,
Yeah.
probably less fun, more stress. So why not just
And
try
less
to be your better
sex.
self? If we gonna die regardless, like.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I just feel like being minimal doesn't do anything for you. So just before you die, just try to achieve something great.
100%, man.
Real deal. Individual.
For sure.
Fuck yeah, Nast B, capital B, the realest deal
Appreciate
individual
y'all.
on earth, man. So
Realest one in it.
Hey man, where can everybody find you, man? Where can everybody
Man.
find all the things you're doing?
NASTB_, Nast B_, Instagram,
Who took
Twitter.
Nast B? Just the
I don't know. Probably a fuck
Some
nigga.
bastard, some Ukrainian.
You feel me? Some weirdo. Give me my name, please. Can I have it?
I'm not paying for it.
Understand? Nast B_, Instagram, Twitter. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not on Snapchat. I'm trying to get back into the TikTok thing, just posting content.
Hell yeah.
All streaming platforms, Nast B, no underscore needed, NAST space capital B. I got a lot of work out there. If you just now tuning in, you can go back. I got a long catalog. You could really just listen to my growth. It's all there, man. Videos on videos, projects on projects. Tap in with me, man. We not stopping.
Get you
no
the
time
RDI
soon.
grinder.
Yeah,
and
get
tray
you an
set,
RDI
man.
kit that's gonna be available. This probably gonna come out after that, but they're gonna be at the pop up the event on Friday. Definitely get you one. Get you some merch. I'm gonna come out with some new shit
Hell yeah.
and just
man.
listen to the music, man. Grow with me. I'm gonna get y'all that shit, man. Every time.
Hell yeah, man. You heard it here first, man. You heard it here first. You heard it here best, man.
Tommy
Yeah,
Tynes.
I just gave
Money.
a crazy drop with that capital B3. That's a crazy drop right there. I
Bang,
got
bang, man.
exclusive.
We ready for it, man.
Yes,
Tommy
indeed.
Tynes, Money and Breakfast, man. I'm humbled to be here. I love what I do so much I could cry. And that is the feeling that if I could package it in a bottle and sell it for profit, I would rule this entire planet. You know what I'm saying? And I would create a society that we could only dream of. But until that happens, it's just me. It's just this man, Tommy.
And
It's just capital B. I'm gonna
Yeah.
make you believe that because that's the feature I always go back to for you.
Yeah.
High and Beyond with Piff a couple
Yeah.
years back. Capital B. I'm gonna make him believe that.
For sure.
Yes, indeed.
I want to say shout out to y'all too. You feel what I'm saying? I'm all for, people doing their thing, bro. Like when I look at y'all,
Appreciate that, bro.
I don't really know anybody else like y'all, and that's a compliment in itself.
You heard it here
You feel
first.
me? Like
Yes.
y'all are some cool. I told 95 I was doing this. He said, "Oh yeah, them niggas cool as shit." That was his first word. I said, "Yeah, them niggas is cool as shit for sure." I fuck with y'all energy, like
Hell yeah, man.
y'all are real,
Dude.
y'all are real smart people, bro. And I like to, surround myself around like-minded individuals that come from different backgrounds, but we still, have a common agreement on like pursuing something. You
Right,
feel me? So,
exactly. We all have a common goal.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Coming from wherever the hell.
yeah.
We're just
Like,
there,
you
man.
feel what I'm saying? Our day-to-days might not be similar, but at least we can connect
Beautiful
here.
thing is that they don't need to
You
be.
feel what I'm saying? Exactly. They don't need to be. We can come in, we can vibe.
Nah, 100%, man. You heard it here first from Capital B, man. You know what I'm saying? You heard it here from Tommy Tynes. You heard it here from Money and Breakfast. You heard it here from the Attic and Friends. You know what I'm saying? You know what it
Tell
is.
them what to do.
You buy guns and land, and you'll catch us next time.